This is Norio Hayakawa in Albuquerque, New Mexico, looking at the runways of the Kirtland Air Force Base right in the center. And today we have a special guest, Jonathan Carley from Canada, right here with me. And we're standing right in front of the former Manzano underground facility, which was closed down in 1992, but I don't think it closed down completely. And you can see the three barbed wire fences, electric fences, right in the middle. And there's a warning sign, the typical warning sign of the Air Force. And but I'm glad I brought Jonathan right here. What do you think of this area, Jonathan?
Norio, thank you, and it's a pleasure to be with you after about 15 years in our reunion in our trip to Dulce, and now it's 15 years later, and it's meant to be back and be reunited and doing some of this stuff in this tour. What I'm finding is I'm learning more and more about the fascinating history of some of these installations in the Albuquerque area, and it just seems like New Mexico is the hub of all things strange. And so if you Dulce and now down to Albuquerque, and so what I found amazing, which is, as you pointed out, probably is not even known to maybe 1% of the people that live around here, as this is a former significant military installation called Manzano, where this peak we see, there's actually documented, verifiable, it's hollowed out inside, and it's a base. It's we're not exactly sure what it is used now in terms of whether it's storage or something else, but back in the day, Noria, you were mentioning it was actually a presidential secure site for the president in the event of an emergency. And so that, the Sandia complex, you mentioning about the incident in 1957 where it was a near nuclear disaster, fascinating to hear, but the whole area and the whole city is in that regard shrouded in mystery in terms of some of these sites. So just really amazing to be here, and it takes you further and further down the rabbit hole of wanting to know more and more about this, as we kind of are living in these days of more and more strange and interesting sightings of things in the skies or otherwise, and people having experiences with things that might not be of this reality, or this dimension, if you will. So yeah, just a fascinating area.
Thank you so much, Jonathan, for coming all the way from Canada to the land of enchantment, New Mexico. And as I said, in the background you see part of the Kirtland Air Force Base, expansive Kirtland Air Force Base, which was established in 1947. You can see the runways right in the middle of the Kirtland Air Force Base, which is connected to Albuquerque Sunport. Right next to Albuquerque Sunport is the Kirtland Air Force Base area, and some of the buildings of the Sandia laboratories are you can see in the distance, I think. But anyway, I want to thank Jonathan for coming here to talk about his experience, which he just mentioned in the other video. But what a pleasure it is, Jonathan, to have you here as a guest right here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, reporting from right next to Kirtland Air Force Base. This is Norio Hayakawa reporting.